Hey, what's crackalackin' challengers? I'm your host, James Morelan, and guys, today we are doing something really exciting. So I feel like almost every single fish YouTuber has at least made one video of making the smallest aquarium in the world ever. And I mean, I've tried doing that before. I made some smaller aquariums, but not all of them have been really tiny, and most of them don't succeed because they're so small it's hard to maintain. And I don't have anything living in there, so it's hard to keep the commitment of doing water changes and cleaning it and maintenance. But today that's probably gonna change, hopefully. I was at the local pet store and they had something that I decided to buy, and that was this. Ta-da! This is a Nano Aquarium that is supposed to be meant for betta fish, and if you buy this, do not put a betta fish in it. This is how it was like advertised, with like a betta fish in this tiny little cup. I do have to say, it is kind of neat that it comes with water conditioner. It like came with all this stuff. Came with some betta flake food. It did come with water conditioner, which was kind of good if you have chlorinated water, which I think is kind of good. And then it also has some substrate and some stones and stuff. But they're like expecting you to put a betta fish, but this is way too tiny for a betta fish. It's only half a gallon, and betta fish require about 2.5 gallons. So you might be wondering, okay, since you can't put fish in this, what are you gonna do? So what's really cool about this tank is there's like an open spot in the middle. I hope you guys can see that. But basically inside of this, I want to have like a little island, and it's going to be a great divider. I want to have sand on the outside and then another sand on the inside that's a different color, and then some stones on there, and hopefully it'll look really cool. And I want to have this somewhere that I haven't had any other aquariums, and let me take you to that spot right now. You don't even have to travel far, it's right across over here. Welcome to my office. It's kind of dirty. Oh, this is weird filming videos in here. Oh my gosh. Welcome to my office. This is where I edit all my videos. This is where the magic happens. So anyways, I have cameras, stuff. Oh my gosh. But I spent a lot of time here, and I want to have something that'll look cool, and I already have a light for the little light source and lamp, so like this will be the light for the aquarium. Something like that, because I do want to put some plants in here. But yeah, I want to have, because the space is kind of open, I want to have an aquarium in the back over there so I can look over it and see another fish tank, even though the fish tanks are right across on the other side of the wall. So enough of talking, and let's just start by setting up the camera and getting everything ready. Alright, so let's get started with an area that we can work with. So I have all these little desk things. Put it right next to the Google Home. So now when I look over, I'll be able to see a little aquarium. I'll have to organize the rest of the stuff later, but let's just get started with the tank. Okay, so I'm going to be using this slate stone as the main aquascaping stone, and I'm actually going to be using some of the substrate it came with for the middle island. I have this black stone mix that I'm going to be putting around on the outside. So obviously I'm not going to be putting fish in here because there's no filter and no heater, but I might actually add some snails. So I feel like the way we should get started is by adding the black stone around the outside of the middle area. And you can't take off the little lid. This is going to be so nice to have something on my desk. I might add more, but I think I'm going to add a little bit of water first. Okay, oh my gosh, that was only 2 little bottles of water, and I'm just getting water from already established aquariums, but look how small this tank is. Okay, so I just added the white stone, and it is a little foggy. Okay, so what's a little difficult with this tank is because I don't want to mix the white and black. I need to move the stones around, and this tank is made out of plastic, so it's really easily to scratch compared to like a glass aquarium. So I have to be cautious about that. But I'm going to get another bottle and slowly fill it so it doesn't stir it all around. I need to fill it slowly. It's still a little bit foggy. But now I need to go wash these stones because I don't want it to get all this dirt around inside the aquarium. Okay, now the stones are washed and we can add them into the aquarium. So these are like slate stones, and we can do some really cool, interesting things with it. So yeah, again, make sure you don't get any fish for this because this aquarium is definitely not big enough for fish. I'm considering adding one thing to it though. I wish the water were clear. I think I'm going to look for a couple bigger stones and add them into the back. Oh, awesome. Okay, I just found a really good one. This one's going to be really big. I might need to remove some things. Gonna remove a little bit more. How does that look? It's like a shark fin. Oh, that's dope. Oh, sweet. Alright, and then the last one. Oh, I can't wait until it clears up. Make sure you guys stay to the end when I show you the final product, but that looks so cool. I think I'm going to do a quick water change just by like getting a scoop and scooping out some of the water and replacing it with fresh water. Okay guys, for plants, I don't really know what I want to do. I might want to add a moss ball. I was hoping to have some nano plants, but after like opening this up and actually putting stuff in here, I didn't realize how tiny it actually is. Oh, it's like so hard to put things in like the main space where I wanted to have some dwarf plants. Like it's already so tiny I can't even put anything in there. So I might just throw like a moss ball in there. I might even have to rip up a small moss ball just to even have it in there and make it look good. Okay, so I just ripped up a Murama moss ball into two little sections. Well, it was a big section. I only ripped two pieces from it. So this is a type of algae. I'm going to throw it in on the sides and hopefully it'll land. It doesn't really require the brightest light and it doesn't really grow fast, so I won't really have to worry about maintenance. I just really like how fibrous it is. So as you can see when I rip it apart, there are little strings that stick on. It's really cool and it looks really good when you're looking at it up close. That looks kind of cool. It's like a little couple bushes on it. You guys know I tend to not fill aquariums to the max. I just prefer when it's like, okay, fine. We'll just do it all the way to the top. Alright, right there. It has like an overflow in the back. Like, if I were to fill it up more, it has these little grates which makes it look like a little aquarium. Which is kind of funny. Okay, I know the perfect thing for this aquarium. Okay guys, if you watched the last video, I removed tons of snails and added them into this aquarium. But I think we have to at least catch one of them and put them in that little tank. This is the one little snail we're going to put in the tank. The only thing inside the aquarium. Alright, little buddy. Here you go. There he is! So now this tank is going to have someone inhabiting it, which is super, super cute. If you guys want to leave a name suggestion, since there's only one snail in this tank, drop a name suggestion down below. Okay guys, now the aquarium is done, and I have to say I am very proud of what it looks like. It is absolutely beautiful. Make sure you guys leave some name suggestions down below for the snail. I was thinking like Snailo. I don't know, but I'm going to have a cool cinematic of this tank because it looks really, really cool. Now every time when I'm working, I can take a quick break and look over at the little baby aquarium and see our snail. So again guys, comment some snail idea names and suggestions down below. I will catch you all on the flippity flop. Stay tuned for a cool cinematic. Check out Flip Aquatics down below if you want to get some of the highest freshwater, high quality shrimp down below. I mean a lot if you check him out, but this is really cool. Alright, here's the cinematic.